petrol. We're going to be using this as a bit of a project car, so we're going to be making changes to it. But before we do that, I thought we'd give it a quick review and drive. Literally only picked it up today, signed the finance details and everything. So yeah, so let's have a quick look round. So basically it's a Ford Fiesta Zetec S 1.6. As you can see, it's 3 doors because they only do this particular model in a 3-door. I quite like the alloys. We will be making some alterations to them. We've obviously got the boot lip spoiler on that. It has been debadged by somebody who's had it before, so that's one less thing we're not going to have to modify or do to it. But as you can see, it's a really clean car. It only has 60,000 miles on it. It was like 3,900 and something pounds. Basically, so I've paid £100 deposit. Like I say, the rest is on finance for the next like million years. But there we go. Looks of the car, well, I mean, it's a Fiesta. You can't go wrong with a Fiesta, but I like it. It's quirky. It's, you know, because it's the Zetec S, it's got the sporty look. It's got some extra bits and pieces that you might not get on the standard 3-door. But there we go. You know, there isn't really much more to say about the outside. So let's have a quick look under the bonnet and in the boot, and then we'll move to the inside. So here we are, 1600 Ford engine. Yeah, lots of engine-y bits that I'm definitely going to have to get better at learning what they do if we're going to try and fix my other 2 cars. It has already had its belts and things done, so there's not really, hopefully, touch wood, shouldn't be much work to do on this. And it has got a 12-month warranty with it as well, so hopefully if anything breaks I won't have to do anything with it. I just needed something quickly and reliable, and I like these. I like the look of them, and this was in my price range, so, well, it wasn't really in my price range, but I don't really have much choice. To the side, obviously, we've got the boot spoiler one, and like I say, it has already been debadged by someone, so the Fiesta and the Zetec S badge are missing. Small car, small boot, but it's still big enough to get your shopping and stuff in. Nothing under there, unfortunately, so we are going to need to get either one of those inflation kits or a spare wheel. I'm probably going to go with a spare wheel for that. But yeah, that's the boot. The wheels are all in pretty much good condition, and the whole car's been diamond brighted on the inside and outside, and then they put these wheel protectors on, which looks like I've already managed to catch something, and I've only had the car a few hours, so they're probably going to come in quite handy. So that's cool. Again, with these, we're going to be doing something with these as well. These are 16-inch. They are going to stay 16 for the time being, but we are going to do something to them. I have chosen a colour scheme for the vehicle, but that's going to be a surprise. And we are going to make, like I say, some alterations to it over time. So overall the car is pretty clean. Metalwork's all good. All standard Ford stuff really. All the alloys are in really good condition. There's a couple of marks on some of them, you can't really see them anyway because it's got those edge protectors that we've had put on. The only disappointment is one of my jacking covers is missing, and I didn't realise until after I picked it up, so it's a bit too late now, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll be able to find another one of those from somewhere, just to obviously finish that off. So from the interior of the car, it's a standard really Fiesta interior. I quite like the steering wheels. Obviously got the electric door mirrors over there, front electric windows, steering wheel controls for the stereo. Obviously your stereo is here, so you got your info display there, all your buttons, CD, and then down here you got all your heating controls. And because this is the Zetec S, you do get the traction control as well. Little button there to switch it off. I haven't done that yet. You do get the front heated windscreen as well, like most Fords do have. But yeah, it's all fairly standard and pretty agreeable. Everything's in easy reach. I quite like the interior, to be fair. It's fairly nice. You do get these nice sort of sports seats. I don't know if anybody can really see that, but they are quite nice. Small glove box down here as well. I've got some CDs from the box in it, so not much going off. But yeah, so that's the interior. So the sun's decided to shine right in, but there's you can probably just about make it out the dashboard. And then that's the stereo on. So we've got CD in there at the moment. that down. The aircon works as well. I've got the AC, that's on, that's working well. It's a bit noisy on full, but you know, what can you expect? Like I say, traction control button down there. There's your sports seats, just to give you a better look. So the seats are nice and comfy, they're very supportive. Good steering wheel. Space in the back, well, let's find out. So, in the back, space is great if you are a taller person. The headroom's a bit on the tight side, but I can just about fit. I can fit behind my driving position as well. So I probably wouldn't want to do it on a long journey, but it's alright. You got a cup holder in each little sort of side door pockety bit, so that's alright. You've only got a seat pocket on the driver's passenger seat. But yeah, you'd be alright on a reasonable trip, as long as it's not too long. It's not too bad behind here. Put your headrest up, you'll be fine. You got cup holders, electric windows, electric mirrors. You got everything you need. Yeah, it's not the most fanciest of interiors, but then it doesn't need to be. So let's see what she's like on the road. I'm trying very carefully not to get any dirt on it. Like I said, I've only got it today. So I'm being very careful. Great. Every car in the world decided to come along. Because she is so light, 1.6 litre engine, she doesn't do too bad. I mean, the fact that they do these things in like ST version with 2 litre engines is just mad. The ride, it's a little bit firmer, but it's not too bad. It's probably not as firm as my MG anyway, that's for sure. But the thing is, compared to like my normal car, this is just like a Dodgem. It's great. It is literally just a bit of fun. Turn it into the corner and round you go. Change down, put your foot down, and this is fantastic. Oh dear. To be honest, for years I've wanted like a small car to play with. Not that that's what it is. This is going to be my main car, because I'm, like I say, paying for it for a very long time. I'm going to be careful with it, and I'm going to look after it, because, like I say, it's costing me. You know, obviously I do want to get my MG back on the road, but even when I do, this I think will probably still be my main car, because it's much more economical to run, and I just don't have the money to run the MG all the time. I don't really. And they're getting rare now, so I want to keep it nice. But this throaty Zetec sound, and off we go. So next, there's somebody walking down a 60-mile-an-hour country road, all in black. When will people learn? But as you can see with the shaking of the camera, it is quite a firm ride, but it's not uncomfortable. You know, and this is a particularly bouncy road, to be fair. Most things bounce down here anyway. But it's a good old little drive. It is, it's just like, especially coming from such a big car. I mean, don't get me wrong, my MG, when you throw it around, it grips the road phenomenally with some good tyres on it. It's really good. But this is, it's literally just like a go-kart. It's like a Dodgem. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Like I said earlier, I have chosen, there is going to be a colour scheme for the car, which I have chosen. But that will be revealed at the end of the month when I start buying my first few bits for it. The one thing I will say is, we are going to be doing making some changes, doing some minor modifications to the vehicle and stuff, things. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give it away. If you want to find out what they're going to be, you are going to have to subscribe and come back later, and we will show you what we do it done and what our colour scheme is going to be and all that kind of dazzle. I'm not going to look here at the camera because obviously I am concentrating on driving. But no, I mean it goes really well. It's clearly been, I mean, the car's been well looked after. Like I say, it's very clean. There are just a couple of minor imperfections here and there, but at the end of the day, it's a 10-year-old, 11-year-old car. It's it's not going to be perfect, but frankly, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Another thing, what about Corsa? Corsas, they're just not as good, I don't think. That's my opinion. I'm not a Corsa fan. I don't particularly like the shape, style, and I just think you'll always have more fun in a Ford. But hey, it's to their own. Everyone has their opinion. But yeah, so at the end of the week, we'll end of the month when I get paid, I've got some money. We're going to buy our first sort of couple of things for it, and we'll be popping them on, or in, or whatever it is we're going to be doing. The one thing I will say, everything that we do... Oh no, oh shit, bastard. The one thing I will say about what we are going to do, everything we're going to do to the car, it will continue to be legal. We're not moving the number plate, we're not doing stupid rough line number plates or anything like that, anything that's basically illegal. We won't be putting anything that's called an eyebrow or anything on it because they're just ridiculous, and we won't be going static. But other than that, we will be doing different things, so stay tuned for that. Come back, subscribe, comment, get involved, join in, and we'll see what we come back with. Someone moving me past and I can't see what's coming. But yeah, no, handling wise, it just handles brilliant. Like I say, it's just like a little go-kart. It's fantastic. You just turn in and off you go. Power's fine, more than adequate for the car. It's just fun. I mean, obviously, I've only owned the car a day. Although I was saying that my first car was a Fiesta. It was a 1990s G-Veg Ford Fiesta in gold. But that was a gear, top of the range. Oh yes, I think that was about £3,000 actually when I bought that back in the 90s. Wow. So we've come full circle. I have had a modified car before as well. I had a Rover 600 which had skirts, spoilers, bigger wheels, 35mm low suspension, stuff like that. If I can find a phone some of it, I'll stick that in the video as well. I would wait if I was you, Mr. Van Driver, you fucking idiot. But no, it is just absolute fun. It's great. Just remember, if you're going to be out there on the road, stay safe. We do everything in controlled conditions. So yeah, a Fiesta gets a thumbs up from me anyway, which is a good job really, because I'm stuck with it whether I like it or not. But there we go. It's a good little car. Come back for more and we'll see what we're going to do with it, what our colour scheme is, and what the first few bits and pieces we're going to get for it are. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and I'll catch you later. And strangely enough, we do have the official Ford mat, but only one. There isn't any other mats in the car. Can't really see the back, but as you can see, there's not one down there. So just the driver's one, which is weird because you would think there'd be a set, but who knows. One other thing I got with the car, because it had the because I've had the diamond bright paint and interior stuff put on it, and those alloy wheel protectors, I got this little gift set which has got loads of stuff in it. At some point I'll go through this in more detail about what's in it, and obviously we'll try some of it out. But yeah, that was pretty cool too.
Jet plane headed up to the sky, spread wings and the clouds getting